You found Channel 13. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. This transmission carries with it nothing of value.
Juicy.
Did you just say juicy?
Mm-hmm.
That's a soundbite.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome back, everybody, to Who Cares?
This episode.
This episode that begins our long discussion on the Scream series. I think we're only doing the 4. I'm not watching the TV show. It's nonsense. If we want to,
the 5. You already watched it. You said it doesn't even relate to.
No,
the weirdo mask and stuff.
I think the third one, the third season, they used the Ghostface mask.
Oh my God, there's 3 seasons of that show.
Yeah,
I didn't even know there was a show.
Oh yeah, it was
I think they just bought the rights. It's not Ghostface, right?
It's Ghostface in the third one.
But does it have anything to do with her family or Neve Campbell or anything?
No. I don't even think it takes place in the same place, or I don't even know if
that's not real. I don't care.
Movies exist in this world.
They exist in my heart.
I don't care about them. Scream 1 came out in 1996. It was written by Kevin Williamson, who was a young man when the first one started, and by the end of the fourth one was an old man with Wes Craven. So that's why the murder at the end of the fourth one starts, just wants to be YouTube famous and literally says she doesn't want to work. She doesn't. It's like old men shaking their fists at young people, like, they just care about the YouTube clicks and they don't want to work. Because she literally goes, what do you want me to do? Get a job? Like, oh, okay, you just murdered everybody because you don't want to have a job.
I haven't seen the 4th one yet, so you just ruined it for me.
Oh, spoiler.
You don't know which person I'm talking about.
That's why I will once I start watching it.
Neve Campbell.
No, I looked her up. She's like a producer or something now.
She's in that one.
Yeah,
I'm sure she is.
Main character or whatever.
Yeah.
But these movies are actually built around the prospect, the idea that Sidney Prescott's mom cannot say no to penis. Everybody is literally murdered because of it.
Yeah.
It does all start because she was sleeping with Cotton, and apparently,
well, technically, according to the third one, it starts because the guy gets involved, and that's her,
but who knows
son.
what would have? Yeah, but we don't know what that director would have done. Like the son, we have no idea what direction would have happened if she was alive. He may have just knocked on the door and she would have opened arms.
Well, that's what he said.
Skeet Ulrich killed her.
No, he's the one who directed them. She didn't want him, so he was the one recording her, and then got Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard to kill her.
Oh, I gotta watch 3
again. Yeah, he's the one who kickstarted. He
kickstarted
all of it. So
I got none of that.
Yeah.
I don't recall any part of that. Yeah. And I've seen these movies not that long ago. That's how important part 3 is.
But this begins with Sidney Prescott, Neve Campbell. Her mom is murdered, and Sidney Prescott says that her boyfriend did it. Like she was having an affair. Her mom's like sleeping around town. And let's face it, she's no Sharon Stone. And
she has Scream fan is like,
the one R fan.
Yeah, I realize that's a really high percentage.
So she has the worst parents in the world. Her mom's running around and sleeping around. Mm-hmm. Her dad, a year after her mom is brutally murdered, just apparently goes on business trips constantly and leaves his 16-year-old daughter home alone.
On the 1-year anniversary, it's already weird that he's leaving her home alone, but her mom's dead, and on the fucking anniversary, that's the unbelievable part of this movie.
What company?
It's not even an anniversary 2 or 3; it's 1.
What company do you work for that's not cool with you not going to this sales event?
Wasn't he like a truck driver? He looks like a truck driver. I don't know why he needed a business trip. Maybe that was his business trip, driving up a hall.
I don't know. I don't remember. No, he says he's at a hotel, but he has a car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they found the car. But yeah, okay.
But I mean, I guess you can drive your car to your truck. That's a huge house for a truck driver.
Look where they are, though. Isn't that like in the sticks? Aren't they in like a...
Did they actually say where it takes place?
It's Woodsboro. It's Woodsboro. I believe it's California.
But
I have no clue, to be honest.
But it does seem like the sticks, because the farmhouse at the end is like in the middle of fucking nowhere. So
right.
Yeah. Actually, Casey's whatever.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore. It was supposed to be super far away. Like the medics wouldn't get to her in time.
Right.
Casey Beckett. Is that her name? I don't know.
Wes Craven thinks he's a lot smarter and a lot more, or did think he was a lot smarter and a lot more creative than he actually was, I think. And my reassessment of these movies, I used to think I liked these movies, and honestly, I don't.
I love them.
I don't. One, Jamie Kennedy is like a big
that's I'm sorry, I don't
one
mean to...
X. It's a big X on Jamie Kennedy.
I'm sorry, like I can't defend it in any way. Like I like these movies a lot, and I know I know what's coming on here to defend them to you, but the Jamie Kennedy thing is nope. I lose.
I used
awful.
to like this.
It's like a juggalo being in the movie.
Right.
It's not something like he ruins it. He's awful. And the second one, he just does impersonations before, his demise.
I used to like
awful.
him.
What? Why?
No. I used to like these movies. Not him. Not him.
I was like, what? You're the guy watching the Jamie Kennedy
I don't even,
project.
other than like, he's in the sequel to The Mask. He was in that Romeo and Juliet movie.
Yeah.
And he was in Scream movies. Yeah, he's right at the beginning of the Romeo and Juliet movies because he's really annoying.
Who directed
and then
those?
Who?
Romeo and Juliet. Was that somebody good?
Is that the one with DiCaprio in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one, okay.
And he's like right at the beginning.
Does he get killed at the beginning?
He's got pink hair.
Is he one of the...
Does he have pink hair?
Juicy.
He's the one who bites his thumb.
Yeah. Have you put your thumb at me, sir? Right. Okay, so that's Jamie Kennedy. So he got that out of the way.
Right at the beginning.
But yeah, no, you're right. He's got nothing.
And then he has his
show.
He had his like weird punked candid camera.
It was a candid camera. It was an edgy candid camera.
That was what punked was, right?
No, you're right. It was just like Ashton took off.
Punked is when they would set up something, and then you got punked. Like they gave you like
Isn't that the same thing?
No, because candid camera was more kind of, I guess. But
you got pranked. See,
yeah,
it's totally different.
I enjoy the opening scene. I'll pay anybody any amount of money to watch Drew Barrymore get killed.
Yeah.
I hate her with a furious passion.
It is a very good.
Have you not seen Mad Love?
Yeah, I have seen Mad Love.
Just kidding. That was just the one that came to mind first. She's in a Batman too, I believe.
Who?
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, she was with Jim Carrey. He had like Sugar and Spice when he was the
Yeah.
Oh no, he was with Tommy Lee Jones.
It was with Tommy Lee Jones, yeah. But it's the same movie.
That also had Chris O'Donnell in it. So I don't know if they were dating at that point.
Well, he was in a couple, I believe.
Yeah,
he's always Robin.
He was in Mad Love.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I don't know if they were dating at the time because that was like around the same year, back when Chris O'Donnell had a career.
As Robin.
He was in some other stuff, wasn't he?
He owns a Wahlburgers now.
Probably.
He works at Wahlburgers
he's a
now.
district manager of Wahlburgers.
Wes Craven's great.
I don't know if I can go that far, but
really,
no, I like stuff he's done, and there's plenty of stuff I don't like. That he's done. But I like Freddy, and I like this a lot.
This.
There's two iconic characters to me.
You like this? You like Freddy? Hills Have Eyes? Do you like? And then what else? Then?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. He's done enough though. Like I like him for that alone.
Do you like Deadly Friend? I don't remember that movie that well.
What? Shocker?
Shocker. I saw it once when I was a kid. I remember he took it's nonsense. Like he can travel through the electricity, and at one point he takes over the kid would lay on the lazy boy, and he takes over the lazy boy and grabs him. Like, why would you be able to manipulate like the entire chair? Like it doesn't have electricity going through it, but he's just like turns into the chair.
It was the 80s. It probably plugged in somehow.
Yeah.
Well, no, I understand that, but there's not like, why would you be able to move the leather and the stuffing?
There's a ghost involved.
It's electricity. It's a ghost in the chair.
Not the machine.
sounds like a Stephen King novel.
Or a Rage Against the Machine song.
Ghost in the chair.
It is an insanely stupid movie. Wes Craven also does not understand how garage doors work. or at all.
Oh, with the weight distribution of them.
Not just
they
that.
would not
Okay,
kill that
fine.
girl.
And if you hit something, it's going to come back down. It's not going to kill you.
It wouldn't even lift you. If you hold on to a
absolutely
garage
not.
door, it goes back down. But even if you had some sort of like your dad put in a special one that didn't happen to, for some reason.
I like that they have a doggy door, but then also a mechanism to make sure it picks up any weight. And is that even a thing? A doggy door in a garage?
I was wondering that because there's not a doggy door in like the
house.
garage door.
Right. It's just so the cat.
It's just so it could hang on the garage.
So it was for the cat.
Where is their garage? Like no one sees this body hang. She sees it when she's running at the end of the movie, but no one else saw it.
There's a shit ton of luck involved in
then
these murder schemes.
After he kills her, he's able to open up the door and walk right in. Like it's not like she was having issues. She couldn't get in. Or did he have a key or something? He just opened the door and
because
walked in.
It does like just open back up for him.
It opens like immediately. Like he doesn't.
And
no.
I think
so maybe he just
Stu lets him in. Stu lets him in because
you might be
that's
right about
Billy,
that.
and then Billy comes back. Wait, then who comes? Why does he come in the front? I don't know who kills who because
Matthew Lillard you'd think would have killed her because that was his girlfriend.
Right, and then Skeet goes up.
But then he runs in.
Skeet Ulrich?
Yeah, no. What's his character's name? Billy?
Billy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he goes upstairs to hang
Billy
out with
Loomis.
Right, and that's when he gets killed, which is awesome because Dr. Loomis.
Yeah, well, they're all like nods to shit.
I know.
But he comes through the front door right after she's killed. So I don't know who kills who. I don't know who lets who in. Someone does let him in because the door just opens.
Stu's already upstairs.
No, he's not.
With Neve Campbell.
No,
Not yet.
No,
Not yet.
he comes in right after that.
Because she doesn't go out to the garage till after Courtney Cox shows up.
She goes out to the garage after Billy's stabbed up. So Billy comes in after Tatum's already dead.
Okay.
So
wait, Tatum is what's her name?
Rose McGowan. Yeah.
Rose McGowan.
Drew Barrymore's killed, and then everyone's talking about it. And this is the
which again, let's just say real quick, we didn't know that when you don't see this movie going into it. Like no one knew that she wasn't going to be the main star, or at least that she wasn't going to be killed off.
That was the psycho thing, and that's something that Wes Craven likes to do because he does it with Tina in Nightmare on Elm Street. You think Tina is the lead, and then she's killed, and then it switches to Nancy's point of view. It follows Tina for the first 15, 20 minutes of the movie. It's Sydney's mom. Sydney's mom is murdered, like brutally murdered.
A year ago this week or whatever. Her dad leaves inexplicably. Just, I gotta go. Billy Loomis is this horrid asshole piece of shit that like literally is just like, why are you not letting me fuck you? I don't care that your mom's dead. And then later she literally says like, I can't let my PTSD like control my life. I can't let this control my life anymore. Like it's been 1 year. Why don't you chill out? Like your mom and dad didn't get divorced. You're 16. Your mom was brutally murdered. And now everyone around you is being brutally murdered. So let's take a step back here. Actually, not that many. She doesn't even know that many people are killed. Well, here's the thing with her they killed off, what's her name? Drew Barrymore. And then they tried. And the boyfriend. And her boyfriend. And her boyfriend, right. Steve. And then they try to kill Sydney at Sydney's house. Right. They fuck up. Wait, they fuck up and they don't kill her. Are they trying to? Because they're playing they want to scare her? Yeah, because they're playing the virgin game, right? They're like, oh, now you had sex, now we can kill you. Like it's actually something mystical. Yeah, I think they didn't put it out there properly then. Because the thing about it is like, if they would have killed her then, does this just end? Like, does that mean that Tatum lives, for example? Is Henry Winkler not going to die? Like, is everybody going to be fine because Sydney stopped it? And because that's all the end game was Sydney.
Well, no, they wanted the dad to die, her dad to die too, right? So that was that was just the game plan at the very, very end. Okay. Yeah, that was the game plan because no one was going to ask why the dad was all beaten up and taped up and shit. Right. Well, maybe they did plan out to not kill her and just scare her or whatever. Right. Because they did have the dad at this point hidden. They were going to blame the dad because they catch him that night. Right. And then. Because they were also using his cell phone or ghosting his cell phone. They cloned it. They cloned it. Yeah. Is that a thing, Ben? You're a nerd. Is that, like, maybe it just makes it look like it comes from another 1996. Not that those two idiots are going to do. No, not too.
If you have the technology from brain scan, you can
not too high school kids.
I just don't understand why they're cloning it when they have his cell phone. Like they have him kidnapped. So what was the point of cloning anything or doing anything?
Maybe it wasn't cloned, and they just
they said they cloned it.
They said it was cloned.
Like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like that was just bad police work. It was
no. The two killers say they cloned.
They cloned it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They put it in his pocket. They put it in the dad's pocket. They're like, and we cloned it.
Yeah, their fingerprints are all over the phone. Their fingerprints are all over, and their DNA is all over the voice box. The gun. There's no blood on Neil Prescott, even though he was the one who supposedly stabbed everybody. But he has no blood on him. He's going to have tape. The dad is Neil Prescott. The dad has tape residue at least all over him. Like this was not. I understand they're insane, but this does not make any sense.
I think they planned it out pretty well for a bunch of high school kids who like movies. It's like watching Fast Getaway and then going and robbing a bank.
So let's talk a little bit about David Arquette.
He was wonderful.
He's amazing, but he's also the worst cop.
We haven't talked about him enough in any of these.
But his character, he's great in this. He really is.
He is.
Like, I love that scene where she's like, "Sorry, Deputy Dewey boy," and he's like, "What did Mom say?" She says, "When I wear this uniform, you treat me as a man of the law."
No, that's great because like the other cops in the background are, Dewey, like, oh, you heard what Mom said. Like they're all cracking jokes at the dude.
At the end, I mean,
and it's also very believable. Like her bitchiness to her brother was very, very believable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the Drew Barrymore and the boyfriend are killed, and then no one's killed until the principal's killed, right?
Yeah, the Fonz.
And then they kill everybody else. And why did they kill the principal? I'm not.
Well, he's the principal.
But it doesn't even make any sense. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe because they planned. No, because they needed someone to divert. Because they put him on the goalposts,
and they knew everyone would just like haul ass down there and party.
Well, yeah, they're the ones who
were they the ones who
rumor.
Called? Were they the ones who called?
Yeah, they're clearly phone people. I think they didn't kill him in this first movie because they thought he might be like a breakout comedic star. And then the second one, they were like, "We fucked up. Let's just get rid of him right away."
I think like literally they thought that was going to happen. Like
was he Jim Carrey?
Him and Matthew Lillard are very similar. They're both loudmouth and annoying.
Matthew Lillard's funnier than that, though. I can put up with Matthew. I like Matthew Lillard. In fact, I do like him.
Yeah,
and as a person, he's actually like a pretty sweet dude. He seems.
I do like him. I think he was kind of annoying near the end of this movie.
No, I liked him then. Where he's like when he's on the phone with Sydney.
Oh God, it's so funny when he's on the phone with Sydney.
He's like,
my mom and dad would be so mad at me.
He's like, did you really call the police? He's like, you bet your ass I did.
No, the whole live her alone thing is goddamn hilarious. He's mad when they don't laugh
I know
at him.
why he kills his
girlfriend. He says live her alone again.
I know why he kills his girlfriend, because she turns around and she takes a lollipop and hits him 3 times on the bridge of the nose with it. And that's worth murdering anybody.
He was just done at that point.
When she's like, stupidity. I'm like, you could have picked her up and stabbed her right there, and that's fine.
I think that's when she was rocking her Johnny Depp outfit for Nightmare on Elm Street. Respect.
Her Johnny. Oh yeah. That's right.
He's wearing the jersey and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He throws in like references to his own fucking movies. It's so weird. He's just like, remember when I did this?
I didn't mind it so much. I mean,
I love it.
Because Freddy Krueger is the janitor at the high school.
When did Nightmare on Elm Street came out in '84 or something like that? So it's a good 12 years later or something like that. So
and it clearly made its mark in society.
Yeah.
And he already started a Scream idea with New Nightmare.
Why did they start stabbing each other before they killed Sid?
Yeah, that made no sense either. Like, why don't you just wait and then stab?
I mean, I understand the answer is movie, but
it's just that the villain always tells the story.
But that doesn't make any sense, because like you still have to kill her. What if she ran and you guys are bleeding out and then you're like can't catch her?
Right. Especially since they were stabbing each other hard. So yeah.
And Skeet was trying to kill Matthew Lillard, it seemed,
or something.
They both were fucking nuts. So
I think Matthew Lillard was trying to be like the partner or whatever, and I think Skeet was literally trying to kill him at the end with his cuts. Like,
so you could blame him
too deep and whatever. If she didn't nail him at the end at that party, would they have broken the rules of movies?
See, like they're not. They don't seem to be following the rules.
Yeah, actually, are they the ones that are spitting out all the rules?
No,
or are they just throwing out references? Jamie Kennedy's the rule guy, right?
Yeah, Jamie Kennedy's the rule guy. They say to her that like you're not the virgin anymore. Now you gotta die. Like,
I think they're kind of
they're nerds at that point. Clearly.
Yeah. I think they're like.
They could just.
We watched some horror movies, took some notes. It was fun. Oh, he's annoying. I love Courtney Cox as like the hard copy, shitty, like Entertainment Tonight bitch. Like she's such a bitch. I like her hair in the second one better, where it looks like they kept her in a basement. She cuts it with broken bottles.
But the weird thing,
the third one.
That's the third one.
With the
when it's all goofy, yeah.
Looks like she's bald and like pulled it all forward.
Like they talk about that. Like there's been like David Arquette went on Howard Stern a bunch for a certain period of time, and he would bring her on at least once. But he brought her on, and they discussed that and how it's like a thing that everyone talks about. How like that was all his idea, and he thought that it would look good, and she listened to him, and like that's when she knew the marriage was over. Jokes, but they weren't divorced yet,
right?
You know?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so like their plan, I understand the point is they're crazy. And maybe that is the point, that their plan makes no sense, but their plan literally makes no sense.
No.
I know we're still unclear if she's actually attacked in the high school bathroom or was someone just fucking with her. And I think after the two girls are talking about what a slut her mom is, and then there was a fourth person and he just knew she would be in that bathroom. I'm unclear.
Yeah, that whole thing was weird too. And that's when
because they were just already in the bathroom.
Those two, she was already in the bathroom. They came in and they were like,
but I'm saying Ghostface was just in there.
Right. Yeah. Just like, oh, she'll come to this one.
But then right after that, that's when Henry Winkler dies. Ghostface goes into the principal's office.
Well, that's after they cancel the school and everybody.
Yeah, why does she run? Why does she run in there all freaked out? Why does she want to hide or whatever?
Because she runs into Billy. She's running down the hallway and she runs into Billy.
So then that's the plan. Stu's the one in there at that point. And he planned it out to freak her out with Billy, then she purposely goes in there.
How would you?
The other people talking shit, we can just call that a coincidence.
Sure,
you still couldn't do that.
To guarantee that she's going to run into the bathroom.
Right.
No, honestly, who knows how many other times one of them was waiting in a locker and then she never showed up. You know what I mean? Like it could have happened like 7 other times and it just didn't work.
How did he get out of that bathroom? Nothing like...
Again, it's so much luck because there should at least be like 6 adults walking around that campus at any point. Like there is literally a Ghostface walking.
There's cops all over that campus.
It would seem like the bathrooms anywhere where you could be cornered. That's where they'd post them to.
Yeah.
And then she goes to the party instead of sitting in a police station.
Yeah, I don't know what that shit is when people do stuff like that.
They're actively trying to kill you. Sit in the police station.
Right.
No, I just need to forget this. I need to hang out with my slutty friend.
Yeah, she was almost attacked twice. Well, she was attacked twice. She was almost killed twice by the same thing. So you should probably.
And this person's been harassing her on the phone.
Your dad's out of town. Your mom was murdered a year ago. You probably should be in some type
of police. The police shouldn't even let her out of their sight because she's a minor. Alone.
I thought that Deputy David Arquette was supposed to be watching her anyway. He wasn't supposed to be in her sight.
Deputy Dewey was. Yeah. He still lives at home. Apparently. Right. And so she was sleeping over. But was she?
Why are you going to that party?
Over? Oh, she was supposed to sleep over. Okay.
Why are you going to that party?
Got a party
because she says it's deja vu all over again too. Yeah. Which doesn't make any sense.
Hey, school's out. School is
just deja vu.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of that, I'm very, very upset at their use of "school's out for summer" because school was out for murder in town. Mm-hmm. School was not out for summer. It did not make sense, and you made a focal point in your movie to show us a scene of like coming over the house with the speakers out the window and we're all cool hip kids. It's fucking like fall. Like school was not out for summer. School was out for murder.
That's a good song.
It's all right. He's got better.
Yeah. School's out for murder.
When did she have time to pick her taped up dad off the ground and put him in a closet and also put on the Ghostface outfit when she stabs him with the umbrella?
And would an umbrella really hurt that bad? I mean,
by the way, if I drop a TV on your head from 2 feet, the screen doesn't break. That's one of the most annoying things in like movies.
I like that they always have electricity left over too.
Well, they do, but they don't. Yeah, the tubes like have an insane amount. TVs, CRT televisions, you can unplug them, and they're still one of the most dangerous things you can open. The capacitors and the tubes, the bad electrical system.
If you've ever like smashed one. Yeah, they spark and explode.
But if I dropped it on your head, it would like do that?
No, it would smush your fucking head. It would crush your head and the glasses would not break. It's like punching through a fucking like window in a car. Like you can't.
Yeah, that glass is
It's like one of those movie things where it's like it's tempered. You're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And that always bothered me. I think instead of rolling, he's just like, I've always had a thing for you, Sid. Like,
there's a part where Ghostface gets knocked over by he gets knocked over by a bookcase, and he gets up and runs away. So we've learned that he's stronger than anyone from live stream when bookcases fall on them.
We also know he's stronger than Ash from Evil Dead, because Ash from Evil Dead can't pick up 4 ounces of rotted driftwood.
Is there any reference to that movie in this movie?
No, there's a reference to it in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, but I just thought there should be something. Forgetting that aspect of their, bond.
It's more about Halloween. Halloween is constantly referenced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dewey sees someone murdered and tells Courtney Cox to call the police. He's right by his thing. He could radio the police, then go in or wait for backup. He's like, call the police. Dewey,
who's dead?
The cameraman.
Yeah, he sees the cameraman get his throat slashed, right?
Yeah.
No, we see the camera because he falls over the van.
No, they see a bunch of blood and stuff. They're coming back to the party. They just found Neil Prescott's car, and there's tons of blood dripping out of the van or whatever. Or he's like, he yells to her and says, call the police when he's going in, and he goes right around his
cruiser.
His cruiser where he could radio them.
And you think he would grab his shotgun if he has a shotgun in his cruiser, which most
or anything.
Do, right.
He's got a sidearm.
And then this is where Dewey starts the tedious job of being like Latrine from Top Secret, where he just gets knifed up in every movie.
Latrine! Latrine! Latrine!
Okay, maybe he survives this one, but the like blood smearing knifing he gets in the second one, he does not live through.
Is that when he's like looking at Courtney Cox and he like falls down the window or whatever? Yeah. That's like, no, you're dead.
Not just that, he's like limping in that movie because he has a severed nerve, and then the third one, they're like, fuck it. And he doesn't limp.
Yeah, I remember it like growing away. But then again, those movies, they came out really fast, right? 1, 2, and 3. Those are quick sequels.
This was like 96, 97, 2000. Scream 3 was considerably farther away.
Well, in comparison to right away like that. But then this one was 3 years ago, right? 18? When did this come out? The fourth one?
4?
11.
Wow. No.
2011.
Are you fucking kidding me? It is that old? I gotta watch. I'm glad that we're doing all these so I can watch them again. I like them. Anytime I watch them, it makes me happy. I think the first one is great. I have the Laserdisc framed on my wall. I like the first one so much. I literally do.
Again, this is clearly the best out of them. The others did not need to be made because, like, once I got to 2, I was just like, I don't even get, like, what are you doing?
2's neat. They worked with 2 a little bit. I think they still had some ideas. They worked with 2.
I mean,
when we get to 2, I'm going to explain like why this movie makes no sense, because it just like there's so many things. Like we talk about luck in this movie. This is like you go beyond luck, and everyone has to be so fucking stupid they do exactly what they're not supposed to do. Where like she, they have that funny scene where she goes, "I don't like horror movies. Why? Because you just take a big titted idiot that runs up the stairs instead of calling the police and running out of the house or whatever." And then she does the same thing. Neve Campbell's off-putting. I don't know what it is about her. Her weird, like...
Yeah, you really hate her. She doesn't do anything for me or against me. Like, she's just a fine actress, it's just the way whatever. I don't know.
Her acting style is like breathe in the middle of words. Like, how could you... Billy... My mom is like, it's just so weird and like stuttering. I'm sorry.
What was it again? Tell me again.
I hope you have a clip.
Yeah, just
Sydney. What is it? Billy, I was attacked and nearly filleted last night. What is it? Billy, I was attacked and nearly filleted last night. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What